Yo, it's your boy Chad Macc, man. You know the vibes. Welcome back to Let Me Talk My Truth. You feel me? I don't do movie reviews, but this movie, son, like when I seen this movie, that jumped out to me on mad levels. You feel me? Like it, I'm gonna tell y'all. You feel me? So recently, you feel me? Toro, you know what I'm saying, the film director, he released Frankenstein new adaptation. You feel me? Y'all probably heard about him. He did Ways of the Water. You feel me? If y'all haven't heard about him, check out his work. Fire. You know what I'm saying? But his depiction of Frankenstein was totally different from everybody else adaptations of Mary Shelley's adaptation of her book. Phenomenal. You feel me? And this movie stuck very close to the source material, might I add. And there was certain moments in there that I was watching it and I was like, yo, hold on, son. It made me like stand up. Like, hold on. What? You feel me? Because there was certain parts of the movie, I ain't trying to put no spoilers, but like certain parts of the movie when Buddy was learning how to speak type timing, crazy work. Buddy eloquence and the way he used words, his vocabulary was, you feel me? So I found it very interesting. And when he was learning how to speak and gathering knowledge and how they were seeing the movie, becoming enlightened, I find it very interesting how they portrayed certain books. You feel me? Like when he was learning about the world, they said, and then he picked up the book and learned about Adam and Eve and the world and God. I was like, oh, word, I peep. You see me? They didn't say the Bible, they said the book. You know what I'm saying? And I find it very interesting because a lot of people that be watching certain medias are not Christian. You feel me? And I find it fascinating that they would understand that and put that in there. You feel me? But you know, when some Christians watch it, like, what? Why you can't say? You know how some Christians are. My subscribers, they be quick to jump down your throat with religion. I don't know why, but you see me. And then he was talking about poetry, understanding the way of the world, and then the old man, the caretaker, was telling him, reach over here and grab the last book on the left by Milton. As soon as he said Milton, my brain perked up. I said, nah, he can't even say it. Hold on. I ain't trying to get too excited. He said Milton, Paradise Lost. I said, yeah, he bagged it. He bagged it. He bagged it. That's, if y'all don't know about Paradise Lost, John Milton, fascinating book. You feel me? But a lot of people, when they see it, they're gonna be like, what? Blasphemy. Because people are not open-minded, they're closed-minded, they don't understand, and they don't want to receive knowledge. You feel me? Humans fear what they don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And with that saying, it shows throughout this whole movie. And that play the clips, man. Play the clips.
My maker told his tale, then I will tell you mine. You made someone me. Whatever puzzle I am, creator, I think, I feel.
If I could force myself to believe it would be my inclination to seek attraction.
In you for that thing, understanding. In those eyes I saw pain, and what is pain if not evidence of intelligence? My place was never in this world. I sought and longed for something I could not quite name. But in you I found it. At least, for me, thank you. To be lost and to be found. That is the lifespan of love. And then it's tragedy. This has been made terrible. Better this way. To fate. With your eyes gazing upon me.
I felt lonelier than ever, because for every man there was but one remedy to all pain: death, a gift you too had denied me.
Forgive, forget, the true measure of wisdom. To know you have been harmed, by whom you have been harmed, and choose to let it all fade. I know what you are. A good man.
I forgive you.
And as you can saw from the clips, yo, crazy. You feel me? Phenomenal. There was a certain part in there when in the movie, I don't know if my editor played the clip, but when the creature came to find Victor, he was telling him, yo, my man's like, I crave what everybody else is crave. And he looked at him. He said, ha, love. And I was like, damn.
I cannot die, and I cannot live alone. Whatever puzzle I am, Creator, I think, I feel. I have this sole petition. Make one like me.
Never again will I make something like you, wicked and deformed.
The miracle is not that I should speak, but that you would ever listen! If you are not to award me love, then I will indulge in rage. Mine is infinite!
I said, rah, rah. Whew. That boy was talking. That boy was talking. And another, I ain't trying to go off topic, but another movie that made me perked up like this and made me really like sit down and really watch this joint was Late Night with the Devil. I know that movie, the title sound really raw, you see me? But check out that movie. I'm gonna drop links in the descriptions to both, to Frankenstein and Late Night with the Devil if you don't want to watch it. But this movie, Late Night with the Devil, is about the same, like how Frankenstein is revealing on real life and mirroring and whatnot. But this one takes a straight knock to your face, like that ass, like set in real world scenario type timing about a talk show host that wants to become, you know, yeah. But then he meets up with these people, and then buddy goes to the woods and did a Stein, and then yeah, watch the movie Late Night with the Devil. I'm trying to tell you shit wild in that movie, son. Back to the topic. This movie was so like interesting, bro. Like I give this movie that ass. I ain't gonna cap because I ain't gonna cap. They had Isaac in there. Respect to his game too. You know, he was in Moon Knight, and then they had other brother in there that was in Kissing Booth, and then he was in the Elvis Presley movie. He did his thing in the Elvis Presley movie too. I I know your game, brother. I know your game. I ain't trying to mess up your name. I see your game. You're a good actor, but your character in the Kissing Booth, they played him low key. They kind of played him in certain parts. I'm kind of mad they played your character, but you went crazy in the Elvis Presley joint. You know what I'm saying? You went crazy in the Did your thing. Shout out to Isaac, my man. You did crazy in Moon Knight. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? And you went crazy in X-Men Apocalypse. I know a lot of people don't really know that was you underneath the makeup, but you really bagged it. I ain't gonna lie. You hey, you you know what you did in that movie. That was crazy. Not gonna lie. You whoo what up? Hey. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, this movie was very enlightening because you show how this gonna hit Christians nasty right now. So I ain't even. This movie shows in certain perspectives that from the point of view of God makes mistakes. Nah, crazy work. Know what I'm saying? That's how the movie came across. And some of y'all gonna be watching this like, what? Stop blasphemy, not watching that satanic. Wow, God never did anything. Y'all quick to jump in the bag of religion. Shut up and listen. You gotta understand this movie's coming from a point of view as, first of all, the movie is broken out in three parts: bagged, prologue, Victor tale, and the creature's tale. You know what I'm saying? Three different point of views. And Victor comes in like a rock star, a buddy gangster. Whoo, bow, fire. He nigga said, death, I can conquer it. I said, yeah, Mick Jagger, rock star, he doing his thing now. You feel me? But then when I saw Buddy came through with the creature, I said, oh, all right. And then it shows you he's actually making the creature. When I mean making. Like you see Buddy put the bones inside, yeah, and put the crazy work. And I'm like, okay, why are they showing us this? You feel me? Then I start to bag it. They want us to show how he create his human. You feel me? From what, if you want to get bag it was showing how God created the first man. And if you see how Buddy made the creature, it ain't like the other ones. You feel me? It give the perspective of the perfect man, like a sculpture, like he was molded. You know what I'm saying? You see me? If you could see his skin, it ain't look like it was stitched. It looked like it was hemmed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a statue, but cracked and fused together. Y'all, you see, y'all not bagging these makeup people. Shout out to them on the production team, man. Y'all went crazy. Y'all not bagging it, man. Play play the clip when Buddy was talking about the makeup.
Okay, can we pause it right there? So let's break this down a little bit. So on top of the head there, I made him kind of a yellow skull. And that was to reflect Mary Shelley's description of the creature having yellow skin. I did a section of skin that's kind of a bluish gray that bleeds onto his cheeks. That's actually a homage to the original Frankenstein with Boris Karloff. Although the movie was black and white, Jack Pierce, the makeup artist, painted him sky gray. The reason I put that bump on his nose, it lengthens and matures his face up. Black lips, again, it's all to do with an allure of having dark lips, and Mary Shelley wrote about it. But also he's wearing dentures. They're not ugly teeth and they're not monstrous teeth. They're just bigger teeth, because sometimes with a character like this, a human's teeth can get lost.
Can we listen to this little section with the violin? Da-di-da-di-da, like a Baroque instrument would do. But this motif is actually what you also hear through the film when the corpse is taking shape. The deepest sound that the creature can express, it's these two notes. But here, when she unveils her face, she is illuminated by the soul of the creature. And that's how the music conveys that, expands it. This moment is a ballet. There's no dialogue. It's really a ballet. It could be on stage.
As you can see from the makeup, different. The movie was different. There's so much I can say about this movie, but I'm trying to not jump over the limit. You know what I'm saying? This movie shows so much about human psychology, religion, and based off storytelling, phenomenal. And the end of the movie was, oh my God, fresh kiss. I ain't trying to spoil it, man. Y'all gotta go see the movie, man. Click Netflix. If you ain't got Netflix, click the link at the bottom. You can watch it there. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I just want to come through and talk about this movie, man. Like, this movie plays so much role on so many different levels. And don't let me start on the love aspect, and how the female main character was reflection of his mother, and how, oh, you man, and how Buddy was talking when his dad was leaving, saying, "Oh, when he leaves, she's mine." I said, "Whoa, pause. That's a little strong words." You know what I'm saying? You hear me? It's just so much taglines in this movie, man. Go watch it for yourself. I'm not trying to spoil the movie. Please, I'm not trying to spoil the movie for y'all at all. I'm not trying to spoil the movie. This movie has such a deep psychological meaning about life and divine command. If you really bag on philosophy, you will know what I'm saying. Divine command. If you don't know, research. Then, now I'm saying use your mata. But honestly, I would give this movie shit. Yeah, I don't even do movie reviews, so I mean, should I do stars? Should mm, mm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna give it 5 trumpets. Nah, I'm saying we original around here. We don't use stars. Man. 5 trumpets. If you want to fight me on it, fight me. Tell that boy Del Toro, I give you 5 trumpets, aka 5 stars. Frankenstein, fire. And I was watching the interviews, and I see you was telling Buddy about doing, the telenovela. Yeah, I seen them too. I watched telenovelas too, my brother. You on the same. You on the same time, you hear me? You on the same time, I was there. Well, I'll catch y'all later, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. Like I said, I'm dropping more videos constantly. You feel me? But I'm gonna catch y'all later. It's your boy Chad Macc. You know the vibes. Be easy.